Oh, what's going on? Just a little update here. What's going on with me? It is the first weekend of May, and got the old small block off the table. We're gonna dig into her and see what we got going on. When I bought this, I spun it over by hand, so I knew it was freed. And I'm not much of an engine guy. I know a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Obviously, it looks a little dirty, but nothing's loose in there. But I think from sitting, it might have a little bit of a ring ridge in it or something. So I'm gonna pop the intake off and pop the heads off and just take a look at the cylinders and pop the oil pan off and see what's looks like down in there. And yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. I know there's a car show swap meet on Sunday down near Franklin, but that's like a 2-hour ride for me, so I'm probably not gonna do that. There's a Barton Power Tour tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that either. But it's supposed to be a good weekend. Might shoot up to Shawano at the fairgrounds. They got a flea market going on. See what's going on there. And there's the old 48 Nash. See, I borrowed suspension parts off of it in the front, mainly just the brakes and the hubs. Those are on the 46 Chevy outside, so I could roll her around. It's about 50 degrees out right now, so it's a little cold. So we got the old inverter air conditioner running. Got the heat on, so the heat pump's running. We'll make it a little warm in here. So yeah, that's the update on that. So the car is just probably gonna sit here for a little while until I get done with the truck and whatnot. I'll probably have another video up next week. Me and my dad and my uncle went down to Pate, down at Texas Motor Speedway. That was a pretty cool show, so I'd say it's well worth it. Something to do in the spring, and it's warm. It's like in the 70s and 80s, so it was nice. It rained a little bit, but it wasn't bad. We went down to Pate. Luckily, we got down there on Wednesday, so we were able to stop at CTC Auto Ranch. Got to see that before it was totally gone. And yeah, that was pretty cool. But they had about 100 cars left out of, what did they originally have? About 4,000 cars. So we got there, the rest of the stuff was all crushed out. They had just whatever they were selling as whole. And they said once the property gets sold, they were going to have an auction. So they were hoping for around June. So watch for that online. Maybe they'll have a Facebook posting on it. We stopped there, so that was cool to see. Got some video and some pictures of that. And we were able to stop at Brown's. Yeah, we were able to stop at Brown's out in Sunset, Texas. That was a pretty cool yard too. He's got about 4,000 cars. Them guys are pretty cool out there. Luckily, they saved a ton of stuff from CTC's yard, and I think they're still grabbing stuff from there. So shout out to them guys for doing that. And they have a lot of really nice stuff out there. That was a cool yard to walk through. And after that, I think we went back to Pate for a little bit on Friday. And what else did we do? Oh, we had to leave early Saturday morning. We had a lot of early starts on this trip. We left at about 3 o'clock Saturday, shot all the way up to Kansas, went to Great Bend. We stopped at Chad's at Nobody Else's Auto for the gathering. That was a good time. So if he does it again next year, and any of you guys are interested, that's a fun thing to do. Got to walk his yard, see all his stuff, just talk with everybody that's in the Nobody's group and hang out. It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool people, a lot of good people to meet. So all in all, it was a really good trip. Put about 3,000 miles on round trip. And yeah, it was a good time. So that's a little update on what's going on with me and what's going on in the shop. So hopefully we get this motor tore apart, nothing's wrong with it, and get it back together, and hopefully soon and get this put back in the truck permanently and get her wired up and hopefully fire it up soon. So stay tuned. As we soon found out, there was rust in the back cylinder on the driver's side and some rust in the front cylinder on the passenger side. So that's what I was referring to as a ring ridge. Really, it was just rust holding the motor up. So we got the cylinder heads cleaned up. I did take a 4-inch wire wheel and ended up cleaning that out. So next will be to take the bottom end apart and get the pistons cleaned up or taken out and see what else is going on in there.